Hello and welcome to Don't Kill My Character presents Superhero Shenanigans, a Mutants and Masterminds campaign sponsored by Green Ronin Publishing. This is a different, special version of Superhero Shenanigans, as you can see, because it's just, as if just could be a word to explain what I'm going to say, Extell and I here today. This is issue 17.5. But it actually makes a bit more sense for it to be 16.5, because we are picking up from where we left Marley and Leo off and just having an episode to explore what that is. We'll get into that in a moment, because first I have some other super important, super cool things to talk about. First of all, as I said before, this stream is sponsored by Green Ronin Publishing. If you are watching in our Twitch live chat, you can hit !enter to win giveaways from Green Ronin. And we have got our basic superhero shenanigans, our first superhero shenanigans bundle, which is the Basic Heroes Handbook, and the Reign of Cats and Dogs Adventure, which inspired all of these shenanigans stories. And if you've already won that, we have the Shenan Again bundle for second-time winners. And if you've already won that, we have a lot of extra things from some other special sideshows that we've done that I'll give you. I'll find something you haven't won, and I'll give it to you, because Green Ronin Publishing is that cool. And if you're not watching in the Twitch live chat, but you still want super cool Green Ronin Publishing stuff, we got you covered there too, because you can use our code Superhero Shenanigans on their online store to get 5% off anything in there and help support our stream. Thank you so much to Green Ronin Publishing and to the wonderful Green Ronin community for all of your support of all of the cool things that we do. We also have lots of cool, awesome support from Songcraft. The Songcraft bot lets me run music while I have the chaos in my mind, the chaos of chat, the chaos of tech. One thing that does not have to be chaotic is using the music for the stream. The Songcraft bot lets me say what the vibe is of the moment and plays music that matches that vibe. Super easy, super fun, super cool of them to gift us the premium subscription. Thank you, Songcraft, and hop into their Discord and check out their website to learn more about them. And now that I've talked about other people, we're going to talk about us, and then we're going to say a little bit more about this. Extell, you want to talk about you and yourself?
I am a person. This is true. Most people wouldn't think that, but I beg to differ. I am not a robot. Hello everybody, I'm Extell. Pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Leo/Ember, who's also he, him. And I've been trying to get into his head. I believe I'm there. Okay. But yeah, I've been playing Cam so much. It's a good time.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute too, baby.
And I'll pass it to Kate.
I'm so really me next? I'm never second. Yeah, I'm always last. That's so weird.
So many people here. Yeah, I could have chosen, but I chose you.
Appreciate that. I am Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays, and also the producer for Don't Kill My Character. My pronouns are she, her, and so are my character Marley, aka Trackers. And you can see our characters right here. Our Superhero Shenanigans cast member Grant, who plays Travis, aka Revenant, is working on awesome character art of our characters. So if you want to see these close up bigger, if you want to see more of the art that's being done, go ahead and follow us on social media, link in chat or on the video you are watching, and also jump into our Discord community. That's where we post a lot of art stuff and cool behind the scenes things, and just the cast talking about the shenanigans that we do. And with all of that, we're going to start to switch ourselves into Marleo vibes, which is a bit of a feat for us, because if you were watching the stream last night, you know that Extell and I are coming off of a bit of a different character relationship. But here we are now, and I'm very happy to be here with them.
Slightly different, yeah.
And also, if you are watching with us in the Twitch chat, you can use channel points to give us cool things to use. Hero points, circumstance bonuses, and if we don't roll a lot of dice today, that's okay, because the channel points that you spend to redeem points always roll over into our next episode, so we will just bank those for when we're with the rest of the Shenanigans crew, the Shenanifam, as I call them in our private chat. All right. I almost got that right in the chat. There we go. Nope, I'll do it later. It's fine. Where we last left Marley and Leo, aka Heat Cute, aka Marleo. It was an intense moment at the end of Superhero Shenanigans issue 16, where Marley, who by day is Marlene Winthrop Kensington, her given birth name that holds a lot of family weight and also holds Kensington Cares, what looks on the outside like a philanthropy group designed to help people who do not have superpowers in this world of powered people when they cause harm, but also causes a good deal of harm to what they call capes, because in their mind they are not super or heroes. So Marlene at her job was looking up some names, some information. Last name King, the last name of Leo King, Marley's boyfriend, and found some things that concerned her. So Marley took that back to the group. They had a tense conversation about how she would handle different situations at Kensington Cares, and then she had a moment with Leo where she revealed that it looked like Kensington Cares might have had a hand in the demise of his parents. Leo said that that made sense, and the two cried, and so did Kate, as they talked about what that means for them now and next. That, as Leo put it, your mom had a hand in killing mine. And they decided, or Leo decided rather, that the best way to go forward is one day at a time. And that's what we're here to do now. So we're going to share a bit of the Game Master Storyteller role here. Well, of course, we also play Marley and Leo. And we are picking up with right where we left off, where they are just holding each other in this quiet room in their friend Raven's mansion.
I'd also like to add, before we dive into it, that after the conversation of Marley and what she should do with information and the company of heroes and all that stuff, the group had a discussion with a hero that came to visit, that used to be in town but is now back in town, whose name I'm forgetting.
Mongoose.
I knew it's something animal-like. And during that conversation, Mongoose did name drop the hero aliases of Leo's parents. Yeah. Ask if they were around. And it definitely stirred some emotions up in him. And then to be followed with a conversation like that with Marley, it was intense for him.
Yeah, well, we're going to keep going intense for a bit if we're both okay with that.
Of course.
And when Marley finds words, she will say, "What now?"
We do what we're supposed to do. And let's keep moving forward. Yeah. He will cup your face and wipe a tear away with the thumb. probably sizzles underneath it. It's okay. It's oh, well, I guess it's not okay, but
No.
it's okay. If that makes sense. It wasn't you.
No, but you know the conversation I just had in there, and Mongoose's name was on my desk, and I said, great, that's someone that's not me and my friends. Cool. And I'm not, I mean, I don't know if they did, if my mom, Kensington, cares how much of a hand they had in what happened. It's not something that I'll probably be able to find out for sure for a while, because I don't have the access for that. But Slipstream, Tally, she was right. And if you're not okay with me still being there, and then I won't. I'll find some way to not. Someone has to stop it. Someone has to take it down from the inside, and I didn't think that was possible. And I don't know how I'm going to do it, but now I know that I need to.
I fear that your time among them is changing you.
That's why I
making
left.
you think like them. One does not have to sacrifice another to save someone else.
Of course I think like them. Of course I am like them. They're my family.
But we can choose to be different.
Yeah. You're right.
I won't stop you. I am a big believer in that one should do what they believe is right. And if you believe that this is the path you must take, then so be it. But just be careful not to lose yourself in the process.
That's why I left the first time. And I didn't. I hear what you're saying. And I want to be different, be better. I also want to try and fix things. I mean, I know that we can't fix what's already happened, but just make sure it can't happen anymore, doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah. I hope no one else has to experience what I've been through. And if your parents didn't have a hand in it, then justice will find them.
Yeah. I mean, I know my my family is guilty of a lot. I didn't know this, but it's something they'd be capable of.
Well, you're not entirely sure, are you?
I don't know. And I can't read Conrad and the rest of my family. They're not here. I don't know what to do. I'm like focusing on the wrong things. Probably. I don't. Do you, I want so selfishly to still be here with you, but I feel like I shouldn't be. I can't. Like, tables turned, I wouldn't want to look at me right now.
If there's one thing I've learned in my experience as I've dealt with the loss of my family is that we are not them, and they are not us. We tend to be a byproduct of our environment, but we can also choose our environment at a certain point in life. Family is not the people you're born to, it's the people you choose to stand alongside.
I'd really like for that to still be you, if you're still okay having me at your side.
So long as you are you, that's the case.
If I it's funny to, so long as you are you, I have 3 different me's. And Marley's not the first one. I was Marlene first and for the longest time. So I don't want to be me. I want to be Marley.
Walk forward and place like a hand over your heart. Oh, hello. And the camera. And you feel the like heat resonating from him. Of course, it doesn't hurt or anything. It's more comforting than anything else.
Exactly the word I was going to use to describe it for her.
The words he speaks almost feel like they're coming from within him and channeling into you, probably because of the emotions that you sense from him. But he looks into your eyes and unshakingly says, Marley was given birth by Marlene. At your core, It doesn't matter what name you go by, because here, deep down, deep within you, will always be who you want to be. And if you ever feel like you're not enough, that everything's crashing down around you, and that you can't live up to those expectations, and set your heart ablaze and keep moving forward.
She doesn't say it out loud. It's just the emotional response to the question that happens. And because this emotional and thought connection that Marley has is open right now, the question that you hear back is, did you have to do that?
Many times. I still do.
Would you, this is out loud, would you tell me about them sometime?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear about it, to know more about you.
Well, I tend to wear my flame on my sleeve.
I know. I like it. And Marley grabs, just holds like your hand. It's like, I know and I can feel it, but it's also not taking away the room for my own feelings. I don't imagine if that makes sense to someone who doesn't have the feeling sponge thing that I do. But it's nice that I can feel both of ours at once.
It can be a little bit overwhelming, I've been told before. So it's glad to hear that I'm not for you.
No, it's... I mean, you want to talk about overwhelming. It's... You know my other friends. They're great.
Yeah. They can be quite a bit. They care for you, and you care for them. That's good to have.
Yeah. I don't think I've been so good about caring for them back, though.
In your own way, you have been. But yes, I think it's more important that they feel it rather than the results being what they are. Whether the world ends in flame or burns out or freezes over or crumbles to dust, I've always thought with my brother that as long as I know he's there, it doesn't matter how this ends up. It doesn't matter if we seek our parents' killers and get revenge, or if we somehow seek justice and get that, or if we succeed not ever. But as long as those we care about are around us, then truly we've won. Although I do want to bop Revenant in the head for going into that vault.
I know, and it's... I feel like...
That's more so Gabe and Quill and Raven and...
I don't know if this is... I think I'm pretty connected to the... I'm concerned if they destroy it... I don't know, do I get a really big headache? I want to talk to it again. Not today. Definitely not right now. But they keep approaching it with violence, with like destroy or... And I kind of have to believe that's why the interactions have been different, right?
It's probably, I mean, quite honestly, it seems to have a mind of its own, and it honestly just...
It does.
Kind of playing pranks on us mostly is the vibe. But either way, I mean, destroying such a powerful object would have immediate, devastating consequences. To try to do it in the middle of a city, I believe, is irresponsible and quite villainy rather than hero-y.
And then we have a cult that would not be happy with us, and maybe a goddess of chaos that would not be like this. I think I don't... I know that we have a problem. I know that we need an answer. I don't think that's it. And I know that they wouldn't listen to me say that because, but the eye is useful, and it's not harmful if you don't approach it with harm or use it for harm, in my experience with it. I think it's a lot of just what energy it's approached with.
I mean, there's... my powers have always been rather chaotic, and it's true what you say. I mean, quite honestly, the powers that I have could be just as devastating as some of the things the eye has done so far, and if I were a different person, I could have burned the city down multiple times over, although it probably would have been stopped by some of the stronger heroes than I, but
No stronger heroes than you.
I mean, there are, but I mean, I'm fast encroaching upon them, so it's fine.
Yeah, and I can look at someone and make them fall asleep. So, I mean, between the two of us, we're terrifying. You're not terrifying. You're really good, and you're just a really good person. I
mean, the people that I fight would probably differ, but there was a guy who did number 2 once.
Oh, I mean...
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you see a big steaming guy coming at you, it doesn't elicit positive reactions. Yeah, had to ride in a squad car like that. It wasn't great.
You must have so many stories about actually being a superhero. I mean, like, I know social media has the stories and the follows and the things you gift and the Leo Ember sightings and fan groups, and I was looking at them over the last, when you were in the volcano. I was trying to see if anyone had seen you, so I did look at those things.
That makes sense. Yeah. I was in a volcano. Yeah. I couldn't bring my phone in there and like post. I would have, but it would have melted.
Okay, can we...
You gonna go somewhere?
Yes, just move, get out of this room, because the eye's also downstairs, and that's not for today. And I want to not be here, be somewhere else
I open up a window. and then pick you up bridal style and jump out of the window. That's the quickest way.
I mean, I can also teleport now.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's probably faster still to drop than, I don't know. This is the more entertaining way. This is the, I prefer this way.
Me too. You're warm. Quite warm, actually.
Another good thing from the eye. I was kind of messing with that when you were in the volcano. I mean, I wasn't in a volcano, but
No, it would have
when
been concerning.
yeah, but no, I wouldn't. Well, when I realized that heat didn't hurt, sometimes, I can heal myself. So, kind of ran a few experiments, and then I talked to the eye about it a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I want and need, because that kind of seems to be the way to do the power things from it. It to just be yours. So I'm glad that it's just yours all the time, because that's much more reliable than
Wait,
some
did you
heat
set
sometimes.
yourself on fire?
I
or
did not
something?
set myself on fire. No. Just like,
Because that's concerning.
like, no. But it's like, before your powers set in, did you ever, like, there's just a candle and you have the urge to touch it and you know that you shouldn't, but you do it anyway?
Well, I didn't know how they would manifest. It was a whole thing with my parents, and it's a lot of stuff that ties into bigger things. And again, I'm not quite sure how much I can divulge because of
Yeah, you don't have to say any more, because
it's not necessarily like that I don't want to anything. It's more so like top secret stuff. But
I thought it was just that you didn't want. Anyway,
it's
we
it's a whole thing. We can
talk.
You know what, I had an idea.
Okay,
today.
what? Yeah,
I was gonna get a suit because I need one.
a suit?
I think because I keep
Like
burning through my wardrobe.
Are you going to you got a dinner or?
No, a super suit.
Oh,
A dinner. A dinner.
only do these. I whole
I do
life
get
I'm going
invited
to
those.
galas.
Yeah, sometimes the people on the street, they'll be like, "Oh, come by for dinner," which I usually do. A lot of people in the city can cook really well, surprisingly. But
That's
yeah.
that's so fun.
Usually I do. Sometimes it's like I need to go home and lay down, but
And you wear suits just to go to their dinners?
no, I usually wear my clothes. Well, ones that I didn't burn through. Well, probably helping them out with something. Although it really only happens when I go to like the third level. But
Yeah, I would love to hear if you want to talk more about, like, I mean, I know we talked about when your powers first manifested, but like, what, I have a bunch of different things that I kind of got gradually at different times. What did you, like, everything at once, or was it like over time you got different powers?
I think I've talked a bit about this with Darius. Starts walking.
Yeah.
Hand, hold your hand.
Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, wait, we're leaving Ravens. I need to, s- I gotta, and before we leave, she has probably just like a backpack on her that she starts to just put on the tracker jacket and mask and put her hair up in a way, and just the way that she makes herself look not exactly like Marley to be tracker. Um, yeah, I could probably use a super suit too. I don't.
We can get like a matching pattern or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that way it could be like if you want, only if you want to, because it is a very public thing.
Well,
because people see us.
But then if it's like, the suit hides any of, recognizable problem side of me, and then it could just be like, this is Tracker, and I haven't, I haven't made Tracker really any sort of public media. Like, I don't post any social media for her, or do any, interviews like Revenant or anything like that. And I still wouldn't. But I could. I mean, it would still be Tracker would always be the one around Leo.
Do you
but
do a patrol on the way to the suit shop? I know a place.
Yeah, sure. I've never
post on my Instagram.
Yeah, I've never I've never done the patrols before. It's usually just, a vague series of emojis and words in the group chat, and then eventually someone gives enough context for us to figure out that something's going on and go there.
Fair. That is kind of how a lot of things happen. In my early days, I used a police scanner. If you it was pretty.
Yeah, Kensington Carriers listens to those too. I need to stop talking about that. Yeah, I'm familiar with police scanners.
Yes, they are useful at the beginning, but then at some point you just kind of get a pretty good vibe, and almost things find you, quite honestly. I mean, without how many heroes there are in the city, actually, and the different scales of things, there are pretty a wide variety of problems to deal with.
I mean, makes sense. Like, eventually animals just kind of started to find me. Like, word gets around, even in the animal communities, because that's what I was...
That is a thing you can do. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the... Thanks. That one, I got that one in college. I didn't... That was actually one of the newer powers, but it was just a way to use them so that they weren't so using themselves kind of thing, right? Like I said, that if I don't use the things intentionally, then I just end up getting people's thoughts and feelings very uncontrolled, and I can't turn it off. So turning it on intentionally means it doesn't turn on unintentionally. So once I was like, oh, I am hearing animals, then I just started doing that, because that was a lot better than trying to pick people.
I like hearing about your journey.
Really? Because I think I sound crazy every time that I talk, and the more I say, the more crazy you're gonna think I am. So,
I mean, we live in a world where bird people come from a different planet. I think there's not much you can say that will sound crazy. I mean, I set fire to an entire stadium when I first got my powers. I feel that I feel like crazy is a part of the job description.
This is a new world and job description for me still, I guess. I'm used to a different side of it, where these things are crazy.
Well, come on, I'll take you on your first on-the-job training session.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go, Blaze Runner. Was that weird? Are we not doing nicknames? Should I not do nicknames? Is that not?
I didn't expect a Blade Runner. That's a new one.
Yeah. Well, cause it's you run and Blaze. There's other ones if you don't like that one. Not that I've been thinking a lot about nicknames for you. Unless that's something that's endearing, because I have.
I would love to hear them. And if you have, then that's I feel underprepared because I only thought of one for you, and I can't use it right now due to.
Well, I mean, mine are all kind of like the same themed. Like it's all kind of like, fire and hot. So like sparky, smoky, steamy, flame, friendly fire, blaze runner, hot stuff, easy bake furnace. Like it's all the same vibe. So it's kind of just like repeating the same idea over and over again. Really.
Easy bake furnace. That's definitely a new one. I enjoy it. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't think you'd like that one. I don't know.
I only have one for you. It's Mar, but yeah.
I love that. My name gets shorter the closer people get.
And one day maybe I'll call you M.
Just L, Lee. Could both be Lee. Marley, Leo.
Yes,
Marleo.
We could just be Marley, if you keep it the same.
But then that's just my name.
Is it? Is it truly?
Well, on one of my IDs it is. And I'd like it to be. I've been... You think that for as long as I've been doing this whole multiple person thing, I'd be better at it by now. But, yeah, I have, this identity, Marley Kaplan, that my family helped set up when I was no longer going to be doing things that they wanted Marlene Winthrop Kensington to be doing. So money can do a lot. So they made sure I had all of the documentation and things I needed to be someone that could do things that wouldn't go back to the Winthrop Kensington family. Yeah. So
MK and LK are initials. It's
it's funny, for all this time that I've gone by Marley Kaplan, I never really thought, like, that's my initials. That's my name. Like, I didn't think about it that deep. But also, like, you see your own, like, the monograms of everything growing up, because, of course, we did that. MK. That's cute. Do you have a middle name?
Nardo.
Leo Nardo?
Yes.
Parents had a sense of humor?
Sense of humor, yes.
Does Darius have a middle name?
No.
Is he's younger than you?
Yes, he's my little brother. Just by yes, I'm trying to remember. He's about 8 years-ish, I think.
Oh. That's the span between me and Conrad. Not that there's you guys have a love you love each other. It's different. I'd like to meet Darius sometime. Also not, something has to happen. We have time. One
He's
day at a
expressed
time.
interest in meeting you as well.
Oh. Neat.
Hope you don't mind that I've told them about you and I.
That's cool. I
tell him everything. It's,
I love that.
He's also kind of my manager in a way, so.
Yeah, you mentioned. Yeah,
he's a smart kid.
That's nice. It's nice to have that closeness with the sibling. Yeah. I mean, like, Conrad asked me, but he wasn't really asking. He was just asking because he needs to know what I'm doing and be aware of it all. And, you know, obviously I couldn't say. Not that I would want him to know, even if circumstances were different. But yeah, he's not asking in like a, oh, I care about your life way. He's asking in a, oh, I care about my life way. So
Controlling way, yes.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
And
Let's go. Be
it's
heroes.
definitely a slow pace. It's just a normal walk. But he does go. And to answer your question, my powers when they manifested it, Darius has a belief that it was the full power that I would have. I did set fire into the entire stadium, but he thinks that I, because of that, limit myself mentally, I guess, in some way, subconsciously. I'm not sure. He reads a lot of comic books, so I think that might be that thing. But I can't. I do admit the firepower that I put out then is much more potent and significant than I can now, especially mostly because it's contained within me. So fire rarely ever appears outside of me unless the heat in the area is rising high enough to set things on fire. But I never exuded myself.
That's why you describe yourself furnace. You keep it within.
That's what I call it.
Yeah.
That's what I call my power.
Yeah. I mean, I've also had the thing of power happens really big once and hope that it never happens again. So I get it. I do.
Scary things.
Yeah.
So I think those of us with these types of powers have a different view on the eye and whatnot. Not to bring it back to that, but it's something that I've thought about. But again, we're on to happier things. Okay, so this, what you want to be on the lookout for, is really anyone in distress. Most of the times you'll find someone, and if they know that you're a hero, then they will run up to you and be like, I need help with a thing. But the main focus of patrols is to show the people that you're there and to kind of discourage the bad guys, so to speak, from doing bad guy stuff.
Okay.
And then, if it's a good day, nothing will happen. Or something like helping a kid with a cat out of a tree or something like that,
Or just helping a cat. It's just talking to the cat in the tree. Or helping find the cats. That's where the tracker name comes from. People be like, I lost my pet, and then I'd be able to kind of just find.
Oh. See, you've already done it. Yeah, you've already done this. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I was doing it more like I would just see lost pet signs around, and then I wasn't like talking to people. I didn't want people knowing that I was
talking to animals.
No, just that I was a powered person going around. I was really just doing it so that it was a exercise. But I like the idea of helping people, and I like when we've gotten to do that together. So yeah, do that here.
So we make a good team, I think.
Yeah. And we can both heal ourselves.
Yeah, I kind of have no control. I don't know how it happens. It just
I'm really glad it does.
I think it's part of the flames. I think it comes with the territory. My body was like, you need a way to not be burned. Although I'm kind of immune to them. to some extent.
I mean, makes sense.
I never get cold or hot.
Oh.
Yeah. Usually I'm always wearing like shorts or something. Everything feels pretty nice to me. It's like a perfect temperature at all times.
Just the way that it feels when I hold your hand for me. And just that feeling all the time. That's nice. Just comfortable.
What about you? What was the first time that you realized you had powers? Were you born with them, or was it like a spur of the moment thing?
It was kind of like a gradual development of different things that I just assumed were normal because it was my experience and all I knew, but I didn't really. So I guess the first one would have been like the ability to sense emotions and thoughts and other people around me, especially, being in a family that doesn't have powers and doesn't have that, expectation of being around people with powers. So I would just like say things that were probably just seen as insightful. Which like my older sister Tiffany is also just good at like reading people insightful. So like made enough sense, I guess. And then yeah, like I guess I just didn't notice that, like, if you hear someone snoring when they sleep, I kind of just thought dreams worked the same way for everyone. Like if someone was dreaming loud, you heard it and saw it too. And it was kind of, I never saw that in any books or movies. And again, like I didn't come from a family where we would talk about such things. So I guess I just kind of figured out that that's not how it works. And then I found roundabout ways to talk to Tiffany about some things and just like check if things were normal or not. And my sister. Yeah. Yeah. We don't talk so much anymore. I mentioned she was insightful. So once I found out that I did have powers, I knew if anyone found out it would be her. So
is she like your brother at all?
I mean, at all. She's a lawyer, so she is a counsel for Winthrop Insurance. So my parents met because my mom, Kensington Cares, and my dad's company, Winthrop Insurance, which specializes in cases, helping people who have had damage done to their property by Cape activity. So they met at a Kensington Cares event, and my sister's works for legal rep for them. But she was nice to me in a way that the rest of my family weren't. Like I knew that they saw that I was useful at Kensington Cares events in knowing exactly what to say to someone and how to say it so that they would give more time and money and signatures and laws and such things. And when I stopped being useful, parents stopped caring. Conrad knew that he couldn't just let me walk away, so it was done in a very controlled way where I could still be watched. But Tiffany was nice and was good. But
not in a way that you could trust her.
She's still a Winthrop Kensington. And a lot comes with that. So I made it so that she wouldn't want to talk to me again. So we haven't talked in a few years.
Have you heard anything about her? Sorry if these are too many questions, please let me know.
That dinner that I had with Conrad where he got upset with me for not telling him before I left. Not that I left, just that I didn't tell him first, because again, he wants to be able to watch me. He let me know that Tiffany's still in Freedom City and she has a new boyfriend.
Freedom City.
Yep.
I should check in on Salvo at some point.
Yeah?
He's an interesting fellow.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I feel like we didn't really connect. I felt like
I believe he's rather suspicious of you.
I can't really blame him for that.
I don't see the big deal that people make about people with telepathic powers. I ever feel it's quite useful.
It's invasive. You can't keep your. Not everyone wears their heart on their sleeve, and if psychics are around, if I'm around, then the parts that they want to hide away, they can't keep hidden. And they don't even know that I could just look at them and be like, sleepy, dreamy time and give them nightmares. Because, yeah, that was like, the piece to it, too, of like seeing other people's dreams and then being like, just turn down the volume or change it or that kind of thing.
No, that's pretty interesting. No, it's actually pretty useful, too. Quite honestly.
I mean, yeah, I've used it to. It's the combination of being able to read thoughts. It's like swimming, like deep, and the deeper you go, the harder it is to keep going. But like the pressure builds, but it's still the same motion of swimming if you can stand the pressure. And yeah, I found that I can combine that with the dream and then I'm not only reading their thoughts, but also controlling their environmental experience.
Well, I guess that is pretty terrifying when you think about it. Although how I combat telepaths is, well, question. Have you ever heard my thoughts while we were fighting?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I didn't think.
Well, it's not really thoughts. It's more emotion. It's more like sometimes we're not fighting. Like there's this anger simmering that kind of feels like the way you probably just treat your inner fire. Like you're always just, not always, but something you keep down. And sometimes, you're right, I don't hear thoughts like words, but sometimes that.
It's, more story about how I first got my powers. For a long time, my parents believed my abilities would manifest, and well, I mean, the people they worked for did as well.
Well, no, you said that there's things you can't say because classified, so I won't. Keep going with your own story.
My mother, Star Sentinel, had the abilities of, well, enhanced physical capabilities, strength, speed, stamina, even I believe some enhanced like perception. She could throw things at the perfect angle to make them bounce back. It's a whole thing.
Wow.
But she could take a pin, and just toss it at something. And it bounced perfect. It's a whole thing. It's wild.
But she was like really good at pool sharking.
Not that she would ever, but yes, she was actually very good at trajectory type based games. Could never beat her at air hockey.
Anyway. Air hockey tables weren't as prominent as pool tables in the houses that I spent time in growing up. But yeah, I imagine air hockey too.
Yes. And
I didn't grow up in a place designed for kids. Anyway.
Well, one can say neither did I. I grew up in training facilities and training regiments and morning runs, tests. It was a whole thing. It's a lie that I tell people that I did all these sports. I did do all those sports, just not in a fun sport way.
Was this something like taking kids of superheroes? And you said that Darius doesn't have powers. Did he also do the program though?
He was too young at the time, and I had reason to believe that he wouldn't anyway. So.
Was that a fun way to grow up with? Your powers didn't manifest until you were, I thought, until that fight.
Yeah, I was about 21. I forget. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hope or the thought was that they'd manifest when I was much younger, but they never did, although I was trained to peak physical condition from a very young age, which is probably why. But my father was, he could control the air. He could make tornadoes, fly, all these other things. He could manipulate air currents in a way. Sort of elemental power, but specifically to air. But which is why I think my powers manifested the way they did, a combination of my mother's and father's elemental ability. It manifested as fire in me, and the fire boosts my physical capabilities. Although Darius still also thinks that that's for some reason a subconscious thing that I do to limit the damage around me, but I'm still not convinced. I mean, this is just what happens, but
I know that I can get in my own head and in my own way with how my powers are and aren't used and when. I know that I've done things with them and shown up differently when I'm in different mental and emotional states. There's regular ways that I use my powers that I've become somewhat comfortable, but there's definitely times they've just, what the eye told me when it gave me the first one I got from that, the teleport, it was a combination of want and need. And I wonder if that's something that people with powers just can do, and the eye maybe makes that easier to understand and to access. Like if that's just a universal truth of ours. Like, the story of Peter Pan, the whole thing is like you forget that you believe that you can't fly at some age, and then you can no longer fly. Maybe J.M. Barrie also had superpowers and could fly. But I wonder. I mean, if that is the case, there's certainly ways that I would like to limit my powers more and keep limiting them. But do you ever, if given the choice to just not have them anymore, what would you pick?
I don't think there's a world where I wouldn't be a hero. Powers or no powers.
I think you're a hero in every world too.
I hope so. I mean, they exist apparently. Gabe comes from one.
Well, yeah, Gabe comes from an alternate world, but there's not a Gabe in this world. So it could be like alternate universes, but but there's a Revenant in that universe.
There could be could there be a Gabe here that is not Gabe, but Gabe?
Yeah. Do you think there are like other us in different universes? I mean, if there's a Revenant in that one, then I know it's an evil Revenant, which, oh gosh, I hope that. I mean, but Gabe didn't recognize any of the rest of us, so but maybe we're just not friends in that one. Maybe we just haven't. Maybe I'm still in Freedom City in that one. I don't.
Or maybe we're in a different planet.
Like what? Like. So now we're doing different universes and different planets. I mean, yeah. I guess it is.
Which
okay.
I think it's a good time to let you know that we're here.
Oh.
This is they pretend to be like a suit, a normal suit, like fancy dress shop. But if you go to the back and talk to Larry.
Yeah. And you also got to wave at the secret camera to make sure that they can properly, see you. It's a whole thing you're showing me right now. Okay, so we're going in. You lead the way.
It's a shop in the middle of two other buildings. They definitely shouldn't be here. There's like a bait shop on the right side, and then a what do you call those things? Like a small hardware store on the other side.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense for this thing to be here. Take notes, Claude. But as you walk in, it is really nice, and there's a person at the front desk, which we walk past. Ember just walks right past. And to the back meets a nondescript person. I will save a description for someone else to give it.
A generic NPC.
A generic person here named Larry. Was it is a man, woman, non-binary person? Who knows? But their name is Larry. That's the story, and we're sticking to it.
I love it. I know. Look at me trying to look at do we have any? No. Yeah, we can. There can be an employee liaison because we didn't read the notes on the people who would actually be running this.
Yes. But
thanks, Claude. Thanks for letting us do this.
But we will, to save time. I guess we can just kind of hand wave giving our descriptions of what we want in suits.
Yeah. But yeah, I do think that they will be something matchy, and Grant, you've already made us this lovely character art, but maybe we'll be bugging you for new versions soon.
with new suits on. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't imagine that they leave with the suits now, but
They have to be made.
Yeah, we'll tuck that away for another time, that when we pass the reins back to the game master, he finds narratively appropriate. Well, that was really fun.
Yeah, this place is owned by the Adam family, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I saw there. Sign picture of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gabe knows them. Or in
Like
the
Gabe
other
knows them
world.
here. Gabe.
In the other
Okay.
world, I believe you mentioned something about them over there. I think the suit was designed by them.
I know that, crazy is normal to you, or you just embrace it in the best way. Is it at all weird for you to think that, like, there are other Leos in other worlds?
There are, and I'm the best one. Which you can tell from his emotions. It's only half a joke. Like, he said it because partly it's funny, but also he does believe it.
Marley just smiles. I believe that too. Definitely.
Oh, sorry. I'm wearing my flame on my sleeve again, aren't I?
I mean, yeah, but I like that.
The notion doesn't worry me at all, really, because I'm confident that no matter what, I'll be me, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I can hardly wrap my head around who I am and how I exist here in this self in one universe, so I don't know. If there are other Marleys out there, I hope they're good.
I think they are.
I hope that they've also found their Leos.
He reaches out and cups her face again. No matter if we're worlds apart or mere inches, I will always find you.
Well, my name is Tracker, so it's my job too. I'll do the same.
I'll be sure to leave a trail of breadcrumbs wherever I go.
Just tell some animals, and I'll ask them.
True. There's always an animal about, so this is true, you say.
Just leave little messages. Actually, I don't know how you do that because you wouldn't be able to talk to them. I made the moment that was really cute, like not cute with overly technical weird. I would also find you in every universe because I love you.
I love you too. Shall we continue? He holds out his hand to you.
Not yet. Because before they continue on, Marley is going to just hold both of your hands and say, we always have our moments cut short, and I'd really like to kiss you right now.
And go for it, hot stuff.
Well, now I'm giggling. Okay, just kisses.
There's the
height difference.
It's like lifts you up.
Yeah.
I'll raise you. Yeah.
And it's that warmth, and they get that moment for as long as they want. And then Marley starts laughing again.
Again.
She's like, hot stuff? Because, like, you're the hot one. I mean, our whole, like, meet
Oh, I
cute
mean, awkward
story
stuff
was
doesn't
me.
like, necessarily like go entirely with it. I'm messing with you. Although
No,
you
but
can be a
you're
little bit
right. Like our like
awkward.
meet cute story is me being like, "Oh gosh, you're so hot," and you just like feeling the heat.
Which I
It's
find it
meet cute
very
with the
cute.
heat.
Yes.
It's the heat. There's something
I'm
there.
I'm the heat and you're the cute. Yes, this is the way it works.
Oh, but you're also really cute though.
No, I'm hot. I can't be cute.
You can be both.
Well, so can you.
So are we heat cute?
Heat cute.
Yeah, I'm too awkward to be, but I like that.
I've got something I want to show you.
Okay.
Hop on.
Yeah. I like before you even said hop on, she was like going to the spider monkey. Like we know how this goes. Get on the back. Let's go.
Full speed. Runs out. It's only 60 miles an hour at this point in time. At this point in time. Yes, we did, Claude. Yes, we did.
We said Marley earlier in the episode.
Technically, they're both canon, but it's agreed that it's he cute. But the it runs you to this like kind of not entirely developed part of the city, and there's this like cliffside that looks out above one of the like currently in development areas. They're building something, probably just kind of like watching. I think the sun probably is setting at this point. We'll say just because I wanted to.
Yeah.
And sort of like sits down, crisscross applesauce, and goes, me and Darius used to come out here a lot and watch the sunrise and or sunset. After it happened, you know, it's pretty serene and peaceful to watch the end of something when it looks so beautiful, and then to watch the beginning of it again, just as much beauty as it did when it ended.
Marley will just sit down next to you. I appreciate you sharing this with me in this spot.
And last date got interrupted by my second puberty, so to speak.
That's what you're calling it?
It sounded more funny in my head, but listen.
I mean, I'm laughing.
Yeah. It's...
I don't know. I thought it'd be like the second blaze, the second ember. It's like, I don't. Well, you also talked about the whole thing of like reinventing yourself different times. So, but, I don't know. You seem to be the same person that I met in that coffee shop. Said there was another hero around, and I was like, oh, where? Oh, me? Oh, no.
You were there, and you were ready in your uniform.
I had a different mask back then. Remember that one? It was like this weird white lacy thing. Yeah, don't bring that out anymore.
Took up all of that. Yeah. I thought it was, it's on brand.
Oh no, I had to, right? Because it's and she pulls out of her backpack, I guess, this one. But this one's just too big for my face. But there was another one that was like, you know.
I believe. I forgot to get my water bottle. But I do have a water bottle, but not the one that I wanted. I wanted to show you this because, I mean, well, it's been the beginning of us for a while. I think the sunset doesn't represent the end, like I said before. I mean, technically, right? The end of the day, right? But in its place, the moon rises from behind us. And I think I wanted to show you this because you are worried about becoming someone that you don't want to be. You stress out over doing all these things for everyone and protecting them and doing all this undercover work. But while it may seem like the sun is setting, a new moon is rising for you. And eventually, that moon will give way to a new sun.
Wait, am I the moon? Am I the sun?
You're both.
Oh, that's really cute. I also really like the stars. Are you the stars? Do you want to be those? I feel like you should be something too in this metaphor. I like it. It's a cute metaphor. I did the thing again where I just try to over-explain. It's just cute, and I should just let the moment sit.
I'll be
Leo?
the earth.
Oh. Why that?
So that people can learn to appreciate when you rise.
Well, I mean, I hope I can feel that myself. But I know that you're wearing it on your sleeve. And that's lovely. I hope that I can be that rising light. Especially if you're the earth, and it means that I just get to shine with you all the time. That no matter where we go, we're always in each other's sights. Somehow. You know that we'll come back around, even if we end up in a volcano or Freedom City. I do hope that we can just stay where we are in this moment of the orbit, though. That's what today's for, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what I did to deserve you. I don't think I do. But I'm going to keep trying to. And to really be that person. That you see me as. Okay, you showed me something that you probably haven't shown anyone. So, before we lose the light, yeah, okay, here. And Marley from her backpack takes out her sketchbook.
I'm not sure if this. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Thought you were gonna pull out something else.
What?
No.
No, something. This is not cool. I can.
No.
Never mind. This is really.
No. Show. I. That was going in a different way in my mind.
Does Marley read the thought that he's not saying, or no?
Probably.
Will you tell Kate, because Kate's not reading it?
Totally was like, oh no, she's able to pull out lingerie right here.
All right, so she pulls out her sketchbook instead, and in this sketchbook, it's some cartoonishly silly moments of our friends. There will be some scenes that you recognize, like the ones with the Looking Glass gang, and Revenant, like eating the snacks, and Raven asking if she can adopt the dormouse. And there's some more realistic ones too that aren't so cartoonish. And most of the realistic ones are of Leo. Sometimes in flame-on states, sometimes just sitting at Raven's. If you would like to notice this now, there's never Marley in the book. She draws everyone but herself. But as you flip through this, you'll see like comedic moments, sad moments, cartoonish, realistic, and just the hero story of you and their friends. I had stopped drawing in it for a while, and then when I met you, I wanted to start again, so I did. Maybe another Marley is a children's book illustrator or a comic book artist.
These are great. They're amazing. And he definitely notes that there's none of you, but doesn't say anything now. These are very nice. Thank you for sharing this with me. Can I keep one of these?
Yeah. I can also draw more. I can draw other ones. But you can keep any of those that you want. Yeah.
Okay. Fun. It is a fun thing that I think I will ask you to pick one of these and put it on my bed at Raven's house, even though I don't really sleep there, but I will go by for this.
I mean, well, where are you going to go tonight?
I haven't been to my apartment in a little while.
Yeah.
Did you want to come with me?
Yeah. I want to hold this moment. I want to stay with you. Stay by your side. For as long as you'll let me.
Let's see, how does it least until the heat death of the universe sound for you? Do you have time in your schedule for that?
Oh, time in my schedule. Oh, I was supposed to unschedule a thing that I had scheduled for today. Nope, it's fine. We're not thinking about that. This is us in this moment. Yes, I will cancel, move, make room in. There's nothing more that I would want in my schedule, or just throw out the schedule. And just be with you.
Awkward and adorable as always.
You think Heat Cute's gonna trend once we have our matching outfits and people are still taking photos of Ember and now Tracker's there too?
Tracker is here.
We're here.
Yes, we are. Let's scoop you up again in my arms and run as fast as I can back to my apartment.
And she holds on tight.
You know, as they're running, I guess as he's running.
She's riding. Let's go, Blaze Runner.
He just says, you know, I don't think he says this out loud. He doesn't say this out loud. He was about to say this out loud, but he stops and he thinks it instead. Again, it's one of those moments where he's like, she probably can't hear me. Like, he just kind of thinks it, because he kind of does just say whatever comes to his mind immediately, most of the time. And what he doesn't say, it's still something he would if he felt like he could, but he still thinks it, at least. And so again, oblivious to the possibility that Marley could hear this. MK could stand for Marley King too.
We said we weren't going to roll dice, but I want to roll. The fact that Kate wants to roll dice, this is a momentous moment. Someone like clip this. I never want to roll dice. I'm going to roll. I don't even have Marley's character sheet open, but I'm going to pull it open and I'm going to roll to see if she can hide her face. I'm letting the dice decide whether or not there is a look on her face that Leo can tell that she heard that.
All right, chat, evens or odds? That's the real question. Evens or odds?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Okay. Marley, I feel like she does have her deception's +5. It's not as high as her insight and persuasion. That's one that's high. Okay. So +5 on this roll. I'm not going to use a hero point.
I have no idea what difficulty it should be. Is that a natural 20? Or a natural 1? Is that what's happening?
You know how when I do roll dice, they tell the story. This is why I rarely roll dice, because when I do, they know. That is, I'm gonna take a picture of this. I'm gonna take a picture, and this is like Marley's dice. Like, this is, it's not her color, but it's a die that I used a lot during Book of the Eclipse because it just rolls well for her. It likes her, and it knew in this whatever. This is what it wanted in the moment. That is a nat 1.
That's a nice die.
Yeah, it's a little liquid core, natural 1. So Marley tries to steady her face, but it probably looks a lot like this. And for podcast listeners, if you ever put it into a podcast, that was a really goofy, ill-disguised smile that Kate did.
And welcome to the stage, Mr. and Mrs. Leo King. It's not far from where you were, actually, where the two of them were, that his apartment is. But it's there. And there's a poster of just 2 posters of one of each of his parents in there, in their hero attire, of course. Most people, unless they know, wouldn't be like, "Oh, these are your parents." Must be. They'd be like, "Oh, these must have been your favorite hero team." Yeah. So, this is my humble abode. So it's a 1 bedroom, and there's a kitchen and a living room. I'm not here often, so I don't need anything.
Where else do you stay? Raven?
Oh, no,
you met Raven after I did. It's
it's mainly I come here to sleep, mainly.
Right. And then you're doing hero stuff.
Yes.
And she's like saying this, then you're doing hero stuff as she's looking at the posters. I have a question for Extell, because this Marley, with her current memories, as she's looking around the apartment, she did have what she thinks was a vision from Nicholas back in issue 4, where she was standing in Leo's apartment looking over a burning city. Would this apartment look the same as that one?
Probably, yeah. Probably the parts that were blown out of the walls.
The wall that was missing was the one with
the posters on it. Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah, Marley takes it in. Huh.
Yeah, I know, it's not much.
No, it's wonderful, and it's yours, and it's perfect. I'm sorry, I'm having a weird reaction. Long story short, remember when there was this other planetary being that came after Quill and gave us all weird visions, and I thought that I was doing the visions, that the Eye of Chaos was doing the visions to torment me and my friends, but it was this thing mostly. Maybe it was also, I think it was that thing. Nicholas. So my vision was, it's gonna ruin the vibe. I already started talking. This is what I do. My vision was that I was in what I knew at the time was your apartment, even though I'd never been here before. And this wall was missing. And the city and the sky were on fire. And I was looking for you, calling out for you. I didn't know where you were. And I mean, all of the visions were things that Nicholas was just trying to mess with us and get in our heads and make us upset, so...
That's disturbing. Not...
yeah.
The thing itself is... But that's, well, let's hope that never comes to pass. You want me to make you something? I can cook up some cool stuff.
Yeah.
You know those pan popcorn things? I can hold one and pop them.
Okay, I want to see that. Yes.
Okay, yeah. All right, so and he does it, and he's like, no, it takes a second, but it happens.
And at some point, I think Marley sneaks away and leaves that sketch on the pillow. And it's It's a realistic one of Leo. Actually, it's probably two. One of them is when he is staring down the Queen of Hearts and says, "A king bows to no one." She leaves that one for him. She's also going to leave one that you realize is from her perspective of when you came to block the crocodile attack and took that bite. And then the last sketch is also from her point of view, and it's looking at Leo sitting on the park bench in Freedom City when they decided to be a couple. And maybe she like tucks them away so they're like not right on the bed, like they're somewhere that you find a little later. Like she probably like takes the three of them and like hides them around the room, different places. Yeah, that's what she'll do. She'll put the one that's the park bench on the bed. The other two get hidden. That's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So he will find these. He will find these later. Well, two of them. And I think when you return, he's like sitting on the couch TM that I've now added to the room.
Makes sense for a room to have a couch. Yes, there is a living room.
And
don't think that's wild, Claude. If you're in chat and you're like, it's too powerful that we put a couch in his apartment, you can come after us. We're so sorry.
Leo's too cool. I mean, he is cool enough to just sit on the ground. You know what I mean? Like he's.
No, Leo's not one of those guys that has no furniture. No.
Bed doesn't have a railing. It's
not just a box frame. It's just matches on the floor. No. Leo has furniture.
Gotta fold up my futon. Yeah.
Actually, it's a water bed.
That would be so bad. I feel that would be a terrible choice. Pops every other week.
I'm sorry, were you gonna do a moment?
Yeah. Just sitting on the couch and he's got the TV on. He's like, I thought we could watch a movie before bed if you want to.
Yeah. What movie?
Well, there's one called The Fast, the Fiery, and the Dangerous.
Sounds fun. If it's a
We
movie
can watch
you
something
like,
else.
No, if it's a movie you like, I want to watch it.
There's The Notepad. We can also watch it. I haven't seen that one yet.
You haven't seen The Notepad?
No.
How have you made it this far in life and not seen The Notepad? Like, everyone's seen The Notepad.
Yeah, Darius told me that I should watch it, but, I'm out heroing too much, I guess.
Okay, we can watch it, but I don't know if, like, are you in the mood to just watch two people, like, have a will they, won't they romantic relationship that's, like, really drawn out and kind of sad, and, like, it's heartfelt, but it's also sad at times, and it's also awkward and weird at times, and are they good together? And it's like this, is that a vibe that people, I mean, everyone, I guess watches it because it's a Notepad and so many people have seen it, but, like, do you think that's something you want to watch?
That sounds like Dear Johann.
Yeah, similar vibes. You've seen Dear Johann and you haven't seen The Notepad. Did you like Dear Johann?
I thought it was too much Channing Tatum. It was there for me.
Okay. Well, Channing Tatum isn't in The Notepad. It's Brian Rosling.
Okay, we can check. I enjoy Brian Rosling.
Or we could just watch Burr. Have you seen that musical?
Oh yeah, the one about the guy who killed that other guy.
When you say it like that, it's so much more than that. I mean, like, yes, he did, but there's cool songs.
Yeah. It's whether that made him the hero of the story.
Yeah, I feel like maybe in another universe they would have chosen a different protagonist to lead the story, but here we are in this one.
I mean, it can't be that other guy. I mean, he cheated on his wife and all that stuff.
That's true.
Thing.
Like that's yeah. Like I don't know if you want that to be the protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard sell for a hero.
Yeah.
Because then it's like you have the Iliad musical, right? Like Heroic, the Iliad musical. I don't know if you've heard of that one. And like that, it's like, so much of the like they're like so devoted to their wives and their homes and their families.
Yeah, I think
like
I've
that's
heard a few songs from this. There's that one song, The Overworld, on it that I really like.
Yeah. Yep, it's that one.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what are we watching?
The notepad. We'll put on the notepad.
We'll watch the notepad.
And I think as the notepad begins to play, this is probably where we leave them.
Yep. Leave them here for now. And we will see them again in Superhero Shenanigans issue 18, which, launching right into the announcements now, is Wednesday, August. No, I wish it was tomorrow. I want to play them more. Which is Wednesday, August 27th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Don't Kill My Character. Thank you so much for watching with us tonight. I'm probably going to leave the announcements for the channel there. Well, also, okay, real fast, I'll throw out that Extell and I are also in Sanguine Scourge, which we did last night, a very wild, very different vibes scene with our characters, Cam and Melodine. If you're watching this later and want to know where they line up, it's chapter 6, 7. So have fun with that. Yeah, now you'll know what we're coming off of. We can do it all.
We just did last night, by the way. I want you to understand this.
Yeah, you need Yes, like go watch that show. It's in the cards, which will be there if you're watching on YouTube. If you're not, go find it. It's great. It's a great show. Really great cast in there. And then also, it's the channel's anniversary. It's our affiliate anniversary on Twitch. We're 3, and we are celebrating that on August 28th with fun and shenanigans and Jackbox games. And I'm gonna be there, and Extell's gonna be there. So you should also be there. And Extell, tell us about other places that you are.
Well, in an hour,
Oh my
you can
gosh.
catch me. Don't worry about it. It's fine. In an hour, which is 9 p.m. Well, it's not really an hour. Wait. Yeah, that's about it.
That's an hour. It's an hour, 10 minutes. It's 9 p.m. Eastern time.
9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. You can catch me on Tales from the Table Studios, where we have our Sentai and Sensibility game, Nights of Magic and Mystery. I keep wanting to say Nights of Misfits and Magic, and I know that's a different thing, and I don't know what that is. Is it Dimension 20 or something? I don't know.
If you're Misfits and Magic or Knights of Misfits and Magics, enjoy your shout out and say hi if you're watching this.
We are the Knights of Magic and Mystery is the thing. Sentai and Sensibility, it's a fun game by 9th Level Games. We can catch us being essentially Power Rangers in a period drama.
You're playing like 3 very differently, like flirty characters in a row right now. A lot of respect for your range as a performer.
Jax.
Yeah.
And I'm also playing 2 versions of that same character, Jax, on that game. There's a young version that's 25, and then there's one that's 105. Don't worry about
if you are worried about it, go watch the show and find out how that works and why.
Yeah, and
amazing. Shout out.
I'm the social media manager there for Tales from the Table Studios, and this Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but we have Sundered Skies, which I'm running that on Tales from the Table Studios, which is a Fabula Ultima game. That is a very intense one. It's going to get pretty wild in this upcoming episode. So tune in. If you haven't seen any, you can check our YouTube to watch the first 2 episodes. But and start playing. I'm also there. Excuse me, for some reason my like breath hitched up. But, like, you catch me on start playing.
Marley takes
I
our
run
breath
games.
away.
It's true, yeah. You can catch me on start playing where I run vampire games and a werewolf game. Any game that you want if you hire me for a custom one. So there you go. But yeah, that's that.
I'm doing the I can think and type. I promise. I'm putting it in chat again. Go sign up for those start playing games. It's amazing. Extell is obviously an incredible role player and scene partner and GM. And if you want to see more of his cool GMing, you can also watch that here on Sanguine Scourge, our vampire show. So yeah, you see exactly what you're getting. It's great.
The 2 episodes of Fabula you can find on Tales from the Table Studios YouTube, which is just look up Tales from the Table Studios.
Yeah. Amazing. I am Kate. I'm not used to going second. I'm used to going last. This is crazy. I am Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays, and I'm going to talk about myself. But before I do, if you are watching in the Twitch live and you have not already entered our giveaway, enter that so you can win stuff. Because Green Ronin Publishing, thank you Green Ronin for sponsoring our shows. Thank you Songcraft for sponsoring our shows. They give us all this cool stuff to give away, and I want to give it to you guys. So go ahead and enter that. I am Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays, and I'm going to be at New York Comic Con all 4 days, so find me there. On Saturday, I'm hosting probably the biggest in-person thing that I do annually, which is the Critical Role Cosplay Meetup, and it's always a fun time, and it's going to be another fun time. It is a highlight of my year, so yeah, please come to that. And then if you are just around the con, please say hi. And I'll also be at like different Ren fairs coming up in New York and Connecticut, and that's on my link tree what days I'll be there too. So say hi to me there too, because I like seeing people in person. And speaking of wanting to see people in person, we have set up a coffee for Don't Kill My Character because we have so many awesome cast members, and we also have PAX Unplugged coming up, which is an awesome convention, one of my favorites, top 2 with New York Comic Con. I cannot possibly rank them, but if you've heard me rank them off stream, off recording, no you haven't. I can't possibly have a favorite child. But PAX Unplugged is coming up, and we want as many of our cast members to be there as possible. So if you are able to give anything to our coffee to help bring our cast members there and then help support our story and the stories that we tell, we super appreciate that. Another way you can support us in the stream is just going on our social media, liking, following, getting in our Discord, using our Superhero Shenanigans discount code with Green Ronin Publishing. Get yourself some really awesome games and products and things at a discount, and support our stream there too. Keep an eye on that coffee page, because we're going to be setting up like actual rewards and content and monthly subscriber tiers. I literally just got it set up basic bones today, and there's going to be more coming there. So I appreciate you keeping an eye on it and supporting, so that I can keep telling stories with all of these insanely wonderful people, and also help out these insanely wonderful people that I get to tell stories with. It is the privilege of my days, weeks, moments that I get to keep telling these awesome stories and Don't Kill My Character. So I will leave you there. I will let Extell run so that he can go get ready for his next show. And I'll probably be in the chat for that one. So join me in chat over at Tales. Join me here all of the time. All of the stories. Because there are... Oh, wait, I can't say it yet because giveaway. We're pulling the giveaway winner. I'm not forgetting. I have done this so many times, you understand. I'm forgetting to pull the giveaway winner until after stream, and then I just DM you guys like, oh, you won, congrats. Our winner for this one is, drumroll, Oakland 13. Congratulations, Oakland. And I will DM you on Discord to give you your prizes to redeem there. I did it. Okay. Thank you for being here. I hope you will join us for more stories. Outro time. You want to say it at the same time as me? Because there are always more stories to tell. Superhero Shenanigans. Got it. Stick around for the raid. Thanks, friends. Bye. Bye.